Welcome, the Warchief of Light is live with yet an epic night of gaming, ass-kicking, nerding out, and having fun, and trust me, tonight she's nerdy. Hi, my name is Peebs, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. Again, tonight is nerdy. Tonight we are crafting. We are doing dailies. Listen, we are having the full MMO experience tonight because I need a break. I need a chill night where we're just being nerds, having fun, talking about all the news in gaming because there's a shit ton, as usual. So yeah, let's not dick around too much. Let's get into it right away because I want to. Hi, how are you? I hope everyone is having a legendary day. I'm just loading it up here. Oops. No, not config. I didn't know the music was on right away. Usually it's not. Because what happens if I play the game in between, I usually mute it. I know, I am that player. I forgot. Okay, so it's loading. We're gonna have some fun. I hope you guys are having a good night. I very much am.
Life is more
tired. Like tonight I fought the nap and I won, but like last night I fought the nap and the nap won. So we're definitely on this struggle bus for staying awake. And that's to be expected, right? Like I move in 4 days, truck's here in 2. So that means that tomorrow like she's here. She's here and we're definitely like moving along. So a lot on the go in the evenings and stuff, which again, completely to be expected. And I'm not ready at all. That's starting to show. And that's it. But tomorrow I am not in office. So that means that your PB, when she's slow at work, will be doing everything else. Of course I will. And then I have, yeah. We get keys to the apartment tomorrow. And the day after, the truck's here, so we can start loading. Which, not gonna lie, getting more room and just more time to do that really, really helps. So yeah, enough about me. How are your nights going? I hope it's going good. Y'all deserve a great night. Been interesting in the gaming sphere. It's been interesting, like world news is interesting lately, like completely. It's to a point where you're like, oh yay, second place. It's to a point where the world news is overwhelming. I admit that fully. Even as a not straight, even as a cis woman, I find news lately pretty overwhelming. If you play cribbage and you don't know that combination, cancelled. That's 15 every time. No math required. No. So yeah. Like news is hard to listen to lately. And it's also just a lot. Like I feel like I'm a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of news coming out. Not just like political stuff, because I mean the US is on fire, it would seem. And is it ever on fire? Booby prizes, that's okay. Even gaming news seems to be on fire. You got Blizzard getting sued again, which, let's be real, they probably deserve it. That's pretty bad where you're like, yeah, no, that totally is a thing. I guarantee you they deserve it. No if, ands, maybes. They probably do. There. We got some tickets. We got some coins. Awesome. I'm gonna go to my island, see how that's rolling. Definitely missed that. There we go. Yeah, gaming news has been quite interesting. So the Final Fantasy 14 stuff. 6.4 looks fucking fantastic. They're I haven't gotten as far into details as I'd like, but it looks good so far. Top level. I still haven't watched the live letter. I really need to on the badly. But I'm quite excited about that. We should get another live letter. And I believe it's slotted for end of May, which that's great timing for me. I'm happy with that. Not that it matters when I choose it. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Like, Peebs. Like, why? Why would it matter when I choose? But wouldn't it be good? But for me, listen, end of May works because I'll be already. It's a good spot for me, personally. I didn't think April would be as busy as it is, but it is. It is what it is, and that's fine. I'm happy. We're good. Let's see what our workshop looks like. Ooh, shit. Can I? Oh no. We're gonna go need some island leaf like right now. So that's what we're gonna go do. Go get some island leaf. We are fine. We are good. It's gonna be a good day. That's my goal of today. It's just today's a good day. We're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, it's been a big week in gaming. Final Fantasy 14's news came out. One thing I have to say, y'all can take this with a grain of salt. I don't know where my opinion stands on it, really. There isn't enough raids in this game. Like, just straight raiding. Like, is there good, difficult PvE content? Yes. Is there a lot of it? If you count some of the extremes and stuff they've added lately, yeah. With somebody who's raiding hard, has been raiding now for 4 or 5... Well, this entire patch had no new raid tier. And the raid tier is only 4 bosses. I don't know. I'm not saying that we need to have raids like World of Warcraft, where there's one every big patch. But I think more raid content. I think there should be something every patch. Maybe if it's even one boss. Because I can imagine a world where we have one boss raids in the interim, where it's not a lot of work to down them, where it's not a lot, they're not losing anything from it. You know what I mean? Where it's still a raid, it's some catch-up mechanics for people who are coming in. It more than likely has a mount or something associated to it. And having a one boss raid like a trial, but that isn't a trial. Or maybe 2 bosses, something small. The whole point is to be small. And the whole point would be to be in between the difficulty of the 2 raid difficulties now. So again, give you a little more for the players who have been doing it for a bit. And for the players who didn't, well, they would have that. I don't know, I'm just talking out of my ass. It's very possible that people are like, no, there's enough raids. Peace, what are you talking about? I just can't imagine being a raider, waiting 8 months for a raid. Or getting a new raid, playing it for 4, getting exhausted of it, and then waiting 4 more on top of that for the next raid. If that's your only thing, because, again, that may not be your only thing. You could be like, Peebs, I have the right amount of things to do in between. I don't know. From what I've been seeing on Twitter, though, Warcraft's doing good. Generally speaking, it's doing good. I'm starting to see the cracks at the surface. And that's not a negative thing. Because Warcraft has always had a shit take on Twitter and stuff like that, right? It is very polarizing on the best of days. And I admit that. Like, listen, we're not stupid. We're not going to play that game. But what's interesting is that most comments that I was hearing about Warcraft Dragonflight were mostly positive. Even scrolling down on the stuff, it was mostly positive, and that's weird for them. And now, with some of the story beats and stuff come out, and the new expansions, people are generally positive about the amount of content they're getting, which, that's great. That was a big tier problem they've had for a long time. And 2, and this is what the other thing I've noticed, is they're not very happy with the story writing lately. I don't know the story, okay? I only caught it here and there, and I have not played in long enough to where I don't know what's happening anymore. You know what I mean? I'm now got holes in there, and I'm like, which is not a bad thing. I'm happy with my level of gaming. I wish I could game a little more, like generally speaking in life, but one thing at a time. But yeah, they don't like that they're reintroducing the old gods, which I don't want to say. There's a creator, and this is no shade to them, but they've got a bad habit of when they see something that is obvious in a trailer to them, who are full-time content creators who watch trailers 100 times, who make videos on trailers. They don't understand when someone's like, oh, I don't see the correlation. And they're like, well, it's obvious. Look at this one thing you missed. A little bit disingenuous. But I have to admit, with even the beginning trailers of Dragonflight, I thought it was very obvious that the old gods had their hands in this, because they had an entire section. It was part of the retcons they had done to Deathwing, right? Like it was a big deal when it came out that that's how it was started. And so I just figured that was a little on the obvious side. But if it's not explained in game, you shouldn't be expected to go watch trailers that are not in game. Right? And that's another thing. You can't do that. If you have to go outside the game to get it, you did it wrong. And I'm a huge believer of that. Like, to this day, no exception. I shouldn't have to read an article. I shouldn't have to watch the trailer. I shouldn't have to do any of that. I should be able to pick up the game and get it. And there are moments, like even in Warcraft, that did very well to bridge that gap. Like, Lord Walker Cho had some moments in Pandaria where they replayed some stuff and some trailers in the game, and you're like, oh, okay. And you got to see it. right? You reference it. You bring it back. You show them in the game. Final Fantasy XIV did this for Stormblood, actually. You have the fight with Stormblood with Lise. And I can remember saying, why didn't they put the trailer there and just cut out the other parts of it and just have the fight? Right? That way the player could be more immersed. Either way, I don't think it's doing too bad, but it's one of those things you're gonna have to watch. And a lot of the systems, because Warcraft's biggest downfall is, how's the game playing? Storytelling is a niche. If you look at the bell curve, the person that's playing for lore and deep dives and stuff like that isn't the tip of the bell curve. Which is ironic, because Final Fantasy XIV, that is the bell curve. Very much. We are all playing to find out what happens next. And the people that are not, which exists, like there's no debate that it doesn't exist. But those players are very much on the outskirts. So, it is what it is, but... Okay, let's get our girl going. Yeah, so my busy week continues. Today, hello Jonathan. Wow, grind for gear. And if that's the type of game you like, that's great, right? I used to like Warcraft to grind for like making money, grind for mounts, and just that kind of stuff. And I used to play it for the lore. At one time I played it for raiding, but eventually I played it just because I liked the story. I haven't... Last time I played it though was on stream. That gives you any indication. Yeah. I had gotten a free month with Dragonflight, which I had paid 18 bucks for. Like, again, it was nothing. And I played it when I streamed, and that was pretty much it. And I haven't found a need to play it again. I haven't had the time to play it again. I might if I can find time, but my schedule's a little packed for now. For now. For a while. Who am I kidding? For a while. It'll be a while. Honestly, it'll be a little bit. Hi, puppy. My dog's mad at me. Oh, he's mad at me. My husband and kids went out for a walk. And they come back in 2 minutes later and they're like, Mom, you need to go outside. I'm in my pajamas. I'm in my work from home vest. Okay? Because when I come home and I take off my business suit, I go straight into the work from home vest. Pajamas. There were 3 boxers outside. So I was freaking. I got to pet the puppies. And my dog is mad at me now. Fair. Dragon Age, I haven't been able to touch it in, I want to say a month. If I'm being totally honest. I am, with everything going on right this second, I am not gaming outside of what you guys see. I think I got like a half hour of Final Fantasy XIV in last week, and I found that to be exceptional. So, not a whole lot other than what you guys see. Being 100% honest. So she's a bit of a tight schedule right this second. For now. And probably for the next couple weeks, I would say. Because April is not too bad. But getting there. Just getting there. We're starting to, like... Starting to get into that. But once I'm moved, at least that's one less stress on my shoulders. But then fishing season starts. And I still gotta work on my cosplay. So we got, like I said, a lot of little shit on the go. that I'm just picking away at. Speaking of cosplays, my husband got his passport. So we are 50% good to go for this trip. I need mine, which mine was submitted a day later. I think I didn't ask my stepmom if she got it yet. I'll ask her. I had it mailed to her place because I'm moving. But yeah, like, if I have that, that's it. That's easy peasy. We're almost there. The passport was the hard part. If I can get that, good to go. So, FanFest is coming. Can't believe it. And I got invited to a cosplay event in May, end of May, but I don't think I'll have anything ready by then. I doubt it. I really do. This week is stupid. And most of next week is stupid too. So like, yesterday I worked in office, came home, slept. I'm not gonna lie to you, I worked and then I went straight to sleep. Miserable night last night. We did stream, that was fun, I enjoyed myself, but I went right back to bed right after, like, I was out cold. Then, today, worked in office, brought some stuff back. Excuse me, that's my work phone. Sorry about that. That doesn't happen often. My goodness. Work. That was work. That was work. It was something stupid. Somebody's going to build a lot of money for it. Fuckers. I don't have a very complicated job. It's like the introductory levels to stuff. Somebody didn't set up, I can't say what it is, but somebody didn't set up the bridge for something happening tonight. Usually you send that information out, it's part of the job. And they didn't. It wasn't me. Because the girl sends the bridge out. So they called me because they tried to get a hold of the first one and they couldn't. The person should have done it. And I had to provide the person with the bridge. They're about to realize I charge by the hour after hours. Fuck. Ugh. I am too French for jobs like that. I am way too French. Peebs, why are you too French for that? I don't get the patience for that at all. I don't. I'm sorry. There are people that do, and good for them. But if my cell phone rings after 5 p.m., zero. Especially if it's because you fucked something up. Zero. If I fuck something up, different story, but I have never fucked something up where someone's calling me after 5. I have been called. The worst though is I've been called at 2 in the morning. Twice. And I promise you, that sucks. And depending on who's on the phone, it sucks a lot. It's not so bad because that person was somebody from our company. But sometimes it's the client and you're like, hello? Out of your tree. Still kind of snoring and sleeping. And they're like, oh shit, that's the client, let's go. It's go time. Hi Riku, sorry about that. I did not mean to bitch about work. I was not expecting to bitch about work. On the bright side, I've got my work monitor here. I'm set to move to the new office. Well, new to me office. The girl who sits next to me was like, oh, well, you know, I'll miss you, whatever. And I said, you're not going to miss me for long. I'm here next Thursday. What do you mean? I have an orthodontist appointment. Can't miss a whole day for that. I don't want to go. Alright, I think we're good. I have no idea how many of these things we got, but like, I'm going to go this way. Whatever comes up, comes up. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, today. So yeah, today's been okay. Tomorrow is busier than today. Tomorrow, my husband actually has a doctor's appointment from his hip surgery. So we find out how he's recovering, how he's doing, what he can lift and what he can't. Yeah, so that's exciting. And then we have, what else do we have after that? Oh, that's awesome! I love that, Riku. It's exciting, but I want to warn you in advance, okay? Like, prepare to have your heart broken. Not because it's, and it's not a bad thing, okay? Hear me out. People who don't wear wigs or who've never worn wigs before, your first time playing with one and you realize that it ain't as easy as it is on YouTube, or it doesn't look good out of the bag, it kind of like the first time you do it, you're like, oh, well, this sucks. But then as you get dicking around with it, you spend some more time with it, you get there. Okay, but that was the first, like, to me. Now I like my wig very much. I enjoy it. I like the way it looks. It could use a cut from a professional, but I like it very much. But yeah, the first time I took it out of the bag, I was like, this was $150 and I don't like it. And then I realized, okay, you gotta cut the lace. Okay, you gotta cut the lace around your ears. Okay, you gotta get a steamer to steam it out. And then once I got it straightened like this, I was like, oh, I like that. Okay, so, see what I mean? So out of the bag, she ain't gonna look good, and that's totally fine. Totally 100% fine. Oh my goodness, Mary, thank you so much. That's all good. Tonight I typically don't stream. It's really exceptional because I'm moving and I don't have a whole lot of time for the rest of the week to stream. Work to be done with makeup, exactly. I found makeup to be easier. I'm not gonna lie, but then again, I find the tutorials much better for makeup than they are for wigs. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to send you something to help you out. TikTok. I learn a lot from TikTok now. It's kind of stupid. Birdie is her name? Okay. They're non-binary, and they do a lot of drag mother type stuff. Copy link. I'm going to send that to you on Discord. There. Okay. I'm also going to put it in the chat here so you guys see it. I hate moving too very, very much. And I'm at a point now where I don't like, I wish I lived in a world where I didn't need to move. Right? Like, I can remember growing up in a house and never needing to move my entire life until it was ready for me to grow up. Where here, I feel like I'm moving every few years because rent went up. Someone got a promotion. Like, now my husband got a full-time job, so it's, you know, important that we move. Like, I feel bad for my kids moving schools miserably. That's the biggest bother to me. But then again, I'm like, well, that's more money, better opportunity, and we should be getting a house. Like, I don't know. Transporters and replicators, yes. Yes, we do. But I feel fucking terrible about moving. For them. As for moving myself, I've gotten good at it. I take care of 90% of it usually. Yeah, that TikTok account is, they do, they're a drag queen. But the one thing, a drag queen will teach you how to do makeup, how to make makeup work, how makeup can last. They'll teach you how to feminize your face. They'll teach you how to paint for the back row. You'll hear that one a lot. And they'll teach you just like tips and tricks, like, oh, well, you can use powder for this. You can use powder for everything. This is how I made it work when I had no money. So they're really incredibly efficient. But like, hi, Sungazer. So they'll teach, like, that's how I learned a lot about makeup, is drag queens. Very much drag queens. And the other thing I learned a lot from was the wig styling, because obviously cosplayers, they do it. Like, don't get me wrong, they do it, but they're very, very, I don't want to say basics. That sounds like an insult. It's not. they learn what they need to learn so that they can get the one style they need to match the certain cosplay they're doing, and they move along. Where drag queen tutorials are a lot. They show you the whole process, why they do it. Like, it's quite... So if you want to learn cosplayers, same idea. If you want to learn how to cosplay and learn how to wig style to cosplay and learn how to... Where the fuck am I? I'm on the other side. Yeah, I fucked that up. I should be over here. Should I? No, I should be here. We're good, we're good, we're good. I'm in the right spot. Yeah! But yeah, that's 100% who taught me how to do a lot of stuff. They know their shit. That's how I learned everything I know when it comes to makeup, and I mean, eventually you refine it, you tone it down, because again, we're not in drag. But very much. Same thing, like, making stuff on the fly. They do that too. Of course they do. It's definitely one of those, like, really? Of course they do. They do. They know what they're doing. We don't. Yeah, that's the person that I've watched the most for wig styling. Very, very good. Ugh. Most of them are, or have worked to makeup counter. A lot of them, they learn it from each other, and they use it in a lot of what women do today in their tutorials is taught by drag queens, like the contouring techniques. That's a drag queen that created that. The high eyeliner, setting sprays, and making your makeup last longer. Drag queen used to use hairspray to do it. Like, very much from them that we learn this stuff. Same thing as highlighters and stuff like that. That's drag. It's how the stage lights hit them. It's the wig styling that, like, blows my mind. How they can do that. I am not adept at it at all. I am not. I'm not good at it at all. It took me a long time to get it like this where I like it, and even then, like, she debatable. That's okay. I like it. It's fine. But, like, I have learned that's a skill. And I don't have this skill. Which is fine. We're good. I'm good. Oh, the music was playing. It's kind of dull. So yeah, this is tonight. Tonight we are chilling. I am just getting my stuff that I need for the week on this. And then we're going to go out. We're going to do some dailies. I'm going to do the trial. We're going to use the dailies, and then we're gonna move on to crafting again, because listen, crafting is fucking fun. I logged in for a whole 20 minutes this weekend because that's all I got, and I went and I was crafting. I did the crafting stuff. I really enjoy it. I think it's cute. I'm also what do you call it? I'm also excited to have time to game in the mornings again, or have that extra time. It's coming. I can taste it. So tomorrow my husband's got his doctor's appointment from his surgery. We get to figure it out. I'm leveling a goldsmith and a carpenter and a miner and a lumberjack. I don't know what the fuck that is. I think it's a lumberjack. I don't know. I'm doing a lot at once. That's what I'm doing. Just a little bit here, a little bit there, and it levels up. Like this one's almost level 20. And I got a quest, so chances are it'll get level 20. Okay. Oh yeah. Like so far I really just enjoyed it a little bit. Do you like the goldsmith marmot? Marmot? I do. Little arsehole. I love botanist. Yeah. No, I'm very... So far, like, I like the chill nature of crafting. Very much. That's the kind of stuff that I like to do on a Saturday morning. Not gonna lie. Not this Saturday, but most Saturdays. Alchemist? That should be fun. On the funny side, though, no, I lost train of thought. Oops. Listen, the energy drink is, like, required tonight. Tonight, I fought the nap, and I won, but we had to fight. Into the storyline. Oh my goodness. That's good, though. It really shows that they know what they're doing when they start, like, mixing this shit up, and you're like, oh, okay. Fishing and cooking. Why not? Why not? Okay, I'm gonna go this way, and we're gonna try to get a lot of those vines. I believe it's this way. No! Fucking chocobo goes nuts, and I love it. Usually when there's ties to MSQ, it shows that they're willing to put the time and effort into it. Oh, alright. Humorous stuff. I love that. I still have to do the warrior. Is that the one with the stabby stabs? Because I saw that on their trailer and it looked really fun. I'm not gonna lie. The only one that I really like so far is like, listen, I'm level 20. Like, this isn't fucking changing the world yet. I really like the goldsmith, because the mammoth's an asshole, and I mean, I live for that. I live for that. I'm down. Keep being a little arsehole. Right, to do all the fun. Oh, the tribal quest. I want the tribal quest so bad. That's what I'm after, right? We all know that I'm chasing Moogles and Loporits. Honestly, I know Omega as well and all that. But no, or no, Omega, Omicron. But, like, I mean, okay. It's the Loporits and the Moogles. We know this. Like, I don't want to hide stuff from you guys. We are chasing Moogles. 100%. Dressing up Amelios. No, but I'm not the type to go bad. I'm not a bad PB. I'm not riddled with bad behavior. Plus, she's all tall and elegant. Like, that could, like, she's a model. Give her the pretty stuff. Speaking of PB totally being good and not having any issues, did you see the new hero for Overwatch? I'm just telling you, like, I typically have a hard time finding a lot of Blizzard's art to be very sexy. They nailed that. Ooh. She asks you to dress her risque. Love it. Love it. Love it. We love a sexually liberated woman. Can't wait for the low Brits. Love me some low Brits. Okay, what are we at? I need 11 Isle wart and some sand. Well, sand's not hard to get. Okay, that's all I need. We're good, we're good. I know where to get that. Almost done. Let me go through here so I know where I'm going. It's along the lines of make Fulshino blush. Oh! He's a cranky man. It takes a lot to make him blush. In my canon. But yeah, anyway, the new hero is hot for Overwatch. And I mean, like, I have to admit, I never liked, like, Widowmaker. Like, she's very, like, skin tight and all that, but her proportions are so unreal that it's hard to find her gorgeous. The one I found pretty was Symmetra. And Soldier. Listen, that's not up for debate. We love Daddy. Life Weaver? Ooh. Lifesaver? Something like that. He's gorgeous. He's pansexual. Fucking love that. Of course he is. Fucking love that. He looks it too. Because we need ambiguity. I'm sorry, but if you guys seen him, you guys would look at him and go, yeah, we need that character to be ambiguous because everybody's gonna want a piece of that pie. Are you straight? No? Yes? Well, now you're not. Don't make the rules. And his power is pink flowers. Like, come on. I don't even play Overwatch, and I want to play Overwatch just so I can have the pretty man with the pink flowers. Can you imagine? I just want the pretty man with the pink flowers, okay? Of course. I'm gonna say something controversial. And I mean, you guys could take it as you want. But Elon Musk is an idiot. However, I am not that angry that he has the dog for the Twitter thing. Twitter logo. I'm not that angry. This is probably the least offensive thing he's done. Now, I'm saying this before, like, you know, obviously fuck crypto bros, fuck crypto, fuck NFTs, all of that fun stuff. But it's a dog. I mean, like, again, Elon Musk is a complete prick, and he's, like, destroyed employees' lives. He's uprooted fucking a large percentage of his workforce. He's drained Twitter. He's made Twitter a hostile place where actual Nazis can comment all they want. Or, I mean, Yahtzees. Whatever. The dog's the least offensive. Okay, I like the dog. I hope they keep it that way, just because it's a dog. Not because it's crypto. Fuck crypto. I like the puppy. That's all I got. Least offensive. I was looking at that earlier. I was like, you know what? He's an idiot. But this ain't the dumbest thing he's done. Oh, he's in hot water everywhere. The disabled gentleman from Iceland, I believe? Yeah. Oh yeah, like, he's terrible. Like, don't get me wrong. This is not me saying he's a good guy in any definition of the way. Like, again, this person is a complete shithole. I'm just saying, of all the shithole things he's done, the Dogecoin doggy ain't the worst. It is kind of cute. They do. And I want to tell you what I like. Every single lawyer that saw those tweets shit their pants. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. If you were a civil rights lawyer, you won. Just, I mean, if I was a lawyer, okay, I had passed the bar exam, I would be calling this guy up saying, hey, can I represent you? Not because I'm a great person, okay? Because I'm not saying I'm not. But because this would be a landmark case that required no work to prove. Was he fired due to his disability? Yeah, he said so here, sir. Is there any way this could be misconstrued? No, he said it right here. He literally said it in those exact words. Okay. You win. I mean, this... There are moments... Like, again, I'm not a lawyer. I never have been a lawyer. I don't do lawyering. But when you say the quiet part out loud, you've lost. If you say to a woman, no, we fired you because you're pregnant, well, then that's it, you're done. You have lost that court case. They let a disabled person go and told them they did it because he was disabled and useless because of his disability. I mean, labor lawyers are going to have a field day. I would. Fuck. I also heard that Canada, while we're not Europe, we have a lot of very strict labor laws here as well. Stuff like, there's no such thing as an unpaid internship. They don't exist here. If you are an intern, you are getting paid. Can an intern be paid fucking low? Yes. But they are paid. If you're doing your mechanic blocks, because this is a good example, out of college, you're required, if you want to become a mechanic, you go to college. Mechanic. If you want to become a mechanic, you go to college. College is a 1-year course, and then they're like, okay, you need to do, I think it's 3 blocks, which is so many hours in the field before you're a fully licensed mechanic. Cool. While you're doing those blocks, if you're making more than minimum wage, it's $1, maybe $2. That's it. Only college credit. Can you imagine? No, they're paid. Are they paid minimum wage? Different story. I know my company does project management interns, and we pay them okay. Not minimum wage. Not great. Okay. Competitive for the market, but They deserve more, in my humble opinion. But yeah, like again, a mechanic makes what? While they're doing their blocks, minimum wage. My friend who did it at the time, minimum wage was $10. He was making 12. Like you're not making a lot more than minimum, but it's paid. Same as electricians. Electricians have blocks too. And generally speaking, a lot of people don't get into trades because of these blocks. Blocks are hard to get into, but once you got it, once you finish them and you're licensed, you can make a killing. But to me, the answer is still business. If you're looking for like best return on your investment for college, university. But anyway, that's my humble opinion. I need 21 more of those and I'm done. Yeah. On the way, I should go do my farm here. Feed the animals. On the funny side, minimum wage just went up in my province. We are no longer the lowest paid province in Canada. Not by far. However, we are still considered the poorest province in Canada. Ooh. Are you okay? My husband got caught up in a box and I wondered if he was okay. He gave me a little heart sign, so he's good. There's boxes everywhere right now, so that's a very common statement. And we're at the stage of the game where we're starting to pack essentials. We're starting to pack like all of the bullshit. So we're waiting to pack the last couple things that are essential. So like I've got a lot of boxes that are still open. And I've also realized that I probably need more fucking boxes. I hope not. I don't want to buy any more. I am done. Oh. Feed a chocobo. Ew. Star Trek. I haven't watched an episode of Star Trek in 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. And it's starting to hurt. I am up to date on Drag Race though, so like at least I'm watching something, but not a whole lot other than like work and getting through it. Yeah, Canada pays their interns. It's law. Come on now. Alright, you're fed. I'm just gonna go get these. I'm gonna make some food out of these first ones. Did you guys see the updates? They're actually gonna add outdoor furnishings to this. Like, honestly, what the fuck? Thank you. I guess you're gonna be able to hot tub, I'm a little crazy. Absolutely. No, I think it's great. I think it's fantastic that this is what we're doing, that we're actually being able to do stuff, like, and add to it. I don't know, indoor furnishings would be nice too, but like the idea that you can do it, like you can make yourself a little beach party area or whatever the fuck you want. People are more creative than I am. Go have your fun. But no, I like it. I like it very much. I like it that that's the options that people are being given. I like that that's what people want to do. And I like that they're not letting go of the islands. We were watching Mr. Happy the other day, and he's like, oh, well, I think it's going to be a Endwalker thing only. And they're still putting onto it. FCs can have beach parties. Yes. It wouldn't take much to maintain this stuff, right? Like, if they put in a new item every 6 months, a new mount, a new pet, a new wardrobe thing, add some stupid achievement to it, people would do it. That's all this is side content, and that's the kind of stuff you want, mounts, and make this a way to get your like little stuff like that, an option, right? Well, depends. Some stuff Blizzard does very well when it comes to side content, because one of the things I really like is, and I mean, it sucks, but it's good too, is the farming of mounts. I like how Warcraft does it. I do. Especially in the raids and stuff. Yes, I know, like, the drop rates are really, really... But having them in there is a reason to go back. Over-leveled, agreed, but you end up going back. In master recipes? Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Yeah, minions, like, put clothes behind it in this game, and people will 100% buy what. If you say the booty shorts takes 10 hours, people will put in the 10 hours. No, like, I am a firm believer of make sure you have casual content that is just, you know what, fuck it, I like that mount. And booty shorts. That's right. Hello, idiot. I gotta plant my seeds first. Bad Peebs. Oh, you can water them before you plant them? Oh, okay. I learned something. So I'm double caked up on a Tuesday. That's awesome. Ugh, I am fighting naps. On the bright side, I get to sleep in tonight, because I'm not in the office tomorrow. It gives me an extra hour. Starting next week, it's the opposite. I don't get extra hours anymore. Starting next, because my kids will take the bus early. So we gotta be up and at 'em fucking early. I haven't done like anything, and honestly, there are days I feel way overwhelmed or I feel behind. Oh yes, you needed the sand. Shit, my bad. Like, a lot of the times I feel behind, very much so. But I also I'm really enjoying playing other games too. Octopath is fun as fuck. This stream ain't sponsored. I can say what I want in this one. Yes, I've done past affiliations with Square Enix. I'm okay to say that. Octopath is fun as fuck. Like, it's exactly what you'd expect from an RPG, from a classic turn-based RPG. It's everything you could hope for. It is so fun. Make sure I get enough room. It's like, oh, yes! That, I'm so jealous, idiot. I was supposed to see it, but I ran out of time, and then my daughter ended up going to see it, and I didn't. She went with some friends, which is good. That's fine. I'm glad she got out and did that. But I want to see it. I'm gonna go. I am hoping to go, not this weekend coming, because nothing's happening this weekend coming. Either this weekend coming or the next, like the 15th, 16th. She said she liked it. How do I put it? Yeah, she said she liked it. We're other friends, so I don't know how much movie they watched. She said she liked it. That's right, John. So, either way, they had fun. That's all that matters. I'm mad because I want to see it. I'll go see it eventually. It's fine. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping the weekend of the 15th. That would be like a good weekend, but it all depends on how busy we are and how many, because we are moving to our hometown or our home area. So I don't know like what other people have planned for me, which is bullshit, but you know. And also fishing season starts that weekend, so I expect to be fishing in the morning and then figuring out what we do after, how tired I am, etc., etc. Exactly, Jonathan. You know where I'm going. So, hopefully D&D movie in a week and a half. If not, at worst, 2 weeks. Or 2.5 weeks. I also wanted to see the Mario movie. I might bring my son to it for his birthday. I'm not sure yet. He can hear me. I'm not sure yet. Got some other stuff planned for him too, so. But we want to see both. The 2 excellent gaming movies in a row. Like, who'd have thought? I'm excited for it. Especially Jack Black. Listen, your girl's a big Jack Black fan. Always have been, always will be. I love the D. So, we were not going to miss this one. They have a hometown? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Mary. We're from a small town. I want to buy a house in the small town. I do. That's my long-term goal. A year from today, I'm hoping to have signed a mortgage and on our way. That's the goal, long-term goal. The reality is, we'll have to wait and see. But we're heading home to the new area. So I'm 20 minutes away from my mom and my dad. I'm 20 minutes away from his dad. We're 20 minutes away from our friends. And like 25, 30 minutes away from a city, which is where I'll be working. We're about an hour away from the city he'll be working in. We're working in 2 different cities. So, very much, we're heading home. And for those of you who didn't know, I actually started streaming because my husband got a job in a city like 3 hours away from where we're from. and we moved to this new city, and I don't know about you guys, but making friends as an adult is hard, let alone a nerdy adult. Oh my goodness, Samiri. That's hard. See, my kids have been in... My oldest has been in more, but if I don't count like the natural change, like going to high school. She's been in 1, 2, 3, 4. Four different schools, and the fifth one, again, the transition to high school, and this will be the sixth move. But she's in grade 9, and we're all in the same province. So I haven't changed province, but it doesn't make it easier on her. My son's moved around less, but still, it's very hard because in today's world, you can't get a mortgage as a starting out young family. You can't. It's just, it doesn't exist. And then to eventually, just because you have to go where the opportunities are and stuff like that. 3 provinces. That's a lot. Like, I feel this is the hard part for us. It's one of the reasons why we chose where we ended up choosing to rent. And it's not ideal. We still have to travel for work and stuff. Is because the high school that they're going to go to, or the schools they're going to, is where we want them to go when we purchase a house. That's the long-term goal. So we're like, okay, if everything works to plan, we're supposed to be getting a house next year. They're in the correct high school, so they don't have to move again. That was we were willing to sacrifice a smaller apartment in a shitty spot or a not as nice apartment to get that. That's what we ended up going with. And that's assuming, and this is the part I don't like, is that assuming everything aligns. We've been trying for a house for 7 years now. And as far as we know, all the ducks are in a row, except we need 11 more months. Knock on wood, because shit can go wrong. But we're trying to keep that lined up. Alright, I think I got enough. We'll see. Let's go see. But yeah, I feel fucking miserable. You still need to roll the dice, exactly. So it's trying to make the best decision you can with as much information as you have, right? Like the honest answer is we're trying. That doesn't mean it'll be a success. It just means we're trying. We're gonna do what we can. Okay, I'll just go in there. Whoosh. I appreciate that, truly. It's definitely, we're not hurting by any definition. It's just, it's trying to, I always feel bad because if I roll the dice wrong, I put the kids through another year or another move, and that's not fair. So that's what we're trying to avoid. Yay. Sell off my potatoes. Sell off my animal's poop. Or whatever the fuck they dropped. I don't know. There. Alright, let's go see what we can get. Yeah, exclusive wares. So I got all the mounts. I got all the minions. I got the Okay, we're getting that one. And that's it. We'll come back for the... Look at the umbrella. That's so cute. Okay, and I believe I have enough for the... What's this? Alright. I usually grab the last one in the pile. And then we're gonna go to my house. We're gonna sell it. Make like 20K. Awesome, Mary. Have a great night. Thanks so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just a matter of like aligning things correctly and making the best decision I can. The more frustrating bit is I'm pretty sure that I'm making the right decision financially. Because with rent in this province is bad. It's bad. It's really fucking bad. We're the poorest province in Canada, and rent has gone up 30% last year, and it's gone up that again this year. Like, it's bad. We're starting to look... It's more expensive to live here than Montreal City right now. So, financially my decision is correct. But it's to make sure my decision is good for the kids and everybody else in the long term. That's the hard part. Which that kind of blew my mind. I looked for fun to see what what Montreal City had for apartments, and I was like, why is it better than here? Why? Explain that to me. Explain that to me like I'm 5. Haha. Did I undercut everybody by a lot? You're damn right I did. Oh wait, I want my guy back. He's got my money. That's the best banger in this whole goddamn game. Alright, so we did all the fun. That's not fun. I'm gonna go to Ulja and empty out some money. Other than that, we did all the important stuff. We did the things. So now, I'm gonna switch into the Bard. We are going to run a trial, because of course, and we're gonna get into the dailies. And see how it goes. This is not where I want it to go. Fuck balls. Here's where I want it to go. On the bright side though, I'll be getting a workout of a lifetime in the next week. In the next like 3 days. So tomorrow I get the keys and the lease. Okay. My husband gets his doctor's appointment, which I'm very excited about. I can't wait to see that. See how he's doing and, you know, get the updates. And then Thursday, so the day after tomorrow, I get the truck. The moving truck. So what that means is whatever I can do on the Thursday, I do. I load it up as much as I can. Friday, I'm off. My husband is going to go down to the new apartment and sit there and wait like a bitch. I'm sorry, I don't know if he can hear me. That was meant to be a joke. The internet is being installed on Good Friday, so I need someone there. And he can't lift anything. So you might as well send him. So that's what I did. I'm sending him. He's gonna do that. Alright, let's get the trial there. And we're gonna head to do our first daily. But yeah, that's the idea. So he's gonna go do that, and Friday I'm off. Me and the kids are going to load that truck. If me and the kids can lift it, it's in the truck. I want everything in there except for the furniture. Or like the furniture that I can't lift. He needs some time. Yeah, he's gonna have his phone and stuff like that. So, then Saturday is the actual move. So I should be getting a dolly and stuff to help me with the furniture and a couple people to come help me lift the furniture. And that's the last bit of it. Oh fuck, I hate this quest. So I need that. Oh! I love ultras. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. I do have a bard quest to do. I've been waiting. I've been saving it. On purpose. Terrible. I know. Do too bad. This stinks. Should have known better. I knew better. Fuck. His butt looks like his face, okay? Oh, shit. Fuck off, you. Fuck! Yeah. So... Come on. There we go. Oh, fuck off! I had it! Oh, there we go. We got her. A1. I'm gonna give it to a healer. Bloma Blossom. Sounds good to me. Say bye-bye. I don't need anything from here. We're good. Awesome. Okay, so we did our daily. Don't like this quest. It sucks. Yeah, that's what our weekend looks like. It is moving. Sunday is Easter Sunday, so once we're moved, we can't buy anything. And nothing's open. And then Easter Monday, I work in the new city. So I've got to figure out the parking and all that. It's a city that I used to live in. However, I haven't driven in this city in 10 years, and the city, I want to say, almost doubled in size in the 6 or 7 years that I've not lived there. So, gonna be interesting. That's okay. We'll survive. We're big, good people. Well, good people has nothing to do with it. You know where I'm going with this. Then, okay, I'm on the right direction. Then Tuesday, my kids go to the new school. A couple advantages. My daughter actually knows somebody in the school. Again, we're from the area. So my best friend's daughter goes there. So at least she's got a friend walking in. She's not alone. And my husband knows half of the staff there. I know a few members of the staff. Not a lot, but a few. And same with my son. My son, he knows about a quarter of the staff there. I know about an eighth. Which is interesting because, like, when you stop and think about it, that's the small town effect. I went to the French school. This is an English school with French immersion. So that's why I don't know them as much as he does. But yeah. So we're gonna drive them to school, show them where the school bus goes, what bus it is, all this stuff. And then Wednesday, they'll take the bus. Hopefully that'll be good. But they take the bus early enough for me to go, like, watch them. You know? If there's something missing, or if they forgot something, or they missed it, like, the time for mistakes is next week, because my husband's still off work until May, the beginning of May, so there's still time to figure it out. And the kids will be going to school before I would leave for work, so if something happens, they'll be fine. I hope. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be good. They should be good. And then next week I get to go, and if everything works out good, the 15th, okay? If everything works out good, and assuming that the weather is okay on the 15th, I'm going fishing. Can't wait. That's something that I am not an outdoorsy person at all. I don't like the outdoors. I like to fish. I do. I always have. However, when we moved here, we have not been able to find a fishing spot. We've tried a few, and little nibble here, little nibble there, but no actual, like, num fish. So quite excited that I'm going to be able to fish again. In areas where I know the area. I know the fishies. I know what to expect from the fish. Jesus, they are taking me the fuck down. Oh fuck, they took me down. Huh? I haven't died in a long time. You know what that means? I probably deserved that. Don't forget I can kite. Well, I didn't think they were hitting me that hard. And they were. I also could have brought out my my chocobo. No, wait, actually, let's go get some chocobo food. Because, you know, kind of need that. Which is funny, like, that's something you never run out of. Because you buy a gajillion. That's alright, we're gonna go buy some. No big deal, we got her. But yeah. So like, this next couple weeks is very, very busy. I also, on the desperate, need to go back to working on my cosplay. I'm gonna try to make a, no. No. Inspiration means you're slightly squisher. Silly songs. Ah. No. Oh yes, there they are. There. Repair my gear? Okay, let's go do that then. I don't think my gear's too bad, to be honest, but it's all good. All good, no worries. So, yeah. What does that song do? Crit. Oh wait, my repair guy's here. Not too bad. That's alright. My gear is shit too. Like, listen, there's a lot of factors here. A lot of factors why your girl died pretty badly. But I am excited to go fishy. I am excited to be down home. I need to get back to my cosplay. Like, on the badly. It's not funny. I need to do it. I do have one heal and I used it. Alright. Let's see you pull this shit again. See how that goes for you. Oh. Okay, this is embarrassing. Fucker. Got you there. Fix you. I'm gonna go do the other ones. And then I'll come back for that one. Yeah, so I'm still working on my cosplay. I'm working on the shirt portion, okay? I need to learn how to do a collar. That's the next thing I need to learn. Once I got that, we are set. We are golden. We are good. Okay? Once I got that, we are cooking with oil. At that point, okay? If I could do that, I have won. Once I have done that, I'm going to practice making a real deal shirt all by myself. And I got some nice material too, so if it turns out good, it's something I can wear. And then I'm making the cosplay. I am starting the cosplay. We are on the path of cosplay. I've saved up some money though. I've got some money saved for the fabric and stuff. So I'm hoping it all works out. I think it'll be good. I think we're good. So that's the goal. Once I have like the stuff made, the embellishments are much easier. Because once the those of you who don't know, I'm doing Julia Chai. That's the goal. I'll be 100%. Y'all know me. I'll 100% be all over like filming the process. The hard part is making the garment, sewing the fucking thing together. Cause I can embroider. I can cross stitch. It's something that is in my wheelhouse. I didn't have to dig for it. It was there. Right? Like, I don't have to be taught how to do it. The hardest part about Julia Chai is drawing out the pattern that she has on her chest. And the time it takes to embellish it. Other than that, no problem. Like, I am not concerned with how it's gonna go. Just because, again, it's something that I know how to do. Yeah, once we got it, game over. I just gotta build it, and that's what I'm worried about. The other thing, I don't know, I think we're gonna be good. Other than that, I think we're good. Plus, like I said, the only thing left that I need to like secure for this trip, I need 2 things. My passport, and I might buy a suitcase. Other than that, I'm good to go for the trip. Everything's paid for, we're good. I mean, paid for. Some of it was paid in advance, if you get my drift. But, like, everything's set to go. Everything, like, plane tickets are bought. Everything is good to go. I just need, my passport. Which I'm surprised, my husband's came in 2 weeks. Like, that's really fast. No matter what, if I don't get it in 2 weeks from now, I'll call and figure out what's going on. But so far, I got all my ducks in a row. My U-Haul is booked. I got the confirmation text today saying, hey girl, here's where it is. This is what we reserved for you. Good. Then I had keys tomorrow. The only thing I can't seem to get like my hands on is my fucking car. I bought a Hyundai Elantra. Brand spanking new. It's not even delivered off the truck yet. And I'm having a hard time with it, and it's very frustrating. I don't know if you guys know what the car market's like, but if you buy a car right now, you can't just say I want that one and you walk off the lot with it. There are new cars. That doesn't exist. You need to say, hey, I want this, this, and this, and they're like, cool, we either have it or we don't on order. Here's when it's coming on the truck. Or here's how many months it'll take for you to get it. Okay, that's how new cars are sold right now. At least here. That's fine. Actually, I should... fuck it. Perfect. So, where is my next gear coming from? I believe. Do I have all the gear from? I'm gonna go check to make sure. Let me see. Character. No, I don't. I must not. All right, let's go. We're gonna go to more donut and get some gear. Now, when I called them and said, hey, I want a Hyundai Elantra, I want it because it's good on gas, whatever. The salesman was like, cool, I have a white one and a gray one coming in 2 days. If you want it, you gotta jump on it. If not, it goes to the next truck. Okay. On the same phone call, I bought the car. Okay? At the end of the phone call, the financial manager, sorry, they had to call back because the finance manager or something like that. What's this? Nope. So they called me back And they're like, great, so you've purchased your car, you put a $500 deposit on it, because that's what's required to even book it. So anyway, they're like, okay, well, great. Your new car is coming at the end, third week of April. Like, that's not 2 days. It's not what you said. Oh, well, that truck was filled up, so it's going to be third week of April. Oh, okay, well, I need it for the first week of May, so it's not a big deal, but I would have preferred it earlier. You know, I kind of like, I don't know if it's because I'm neurospicy or not, but I like to have things so I can check the box and, you know, hey, I got it, it's in my hand. Okay. So then, last week I called them, I'm like, cool, what's the status of my car? You guys told me it may come in early, you know, like, just keep calling. What's the status of my car? Oh, your car is totally coming. It's going to come the last week of April or the first week of May. No, that's not what you said. Twice now. Fucker. Well, we're real sorry. We're going to try. A lot of the times it comes a little early. Okay. I texted them today and they're like, okay, it's still slotted for the last week of April. So, we're still very much watching to see if where and when I get my car. I do not know. And I need it for the first week of May. Need it. Is the peering stones where I should have been? Hold on, I'm gonna look. Where's the bridge? Did I not go to the right one? No, there it is. It's just foggy as fuck. Alright. Now, I hate to do this because I love leveling the bard. But I can't get any levels from this. So, I'm going to put my Dark Knight on and see how she goes. I have played World of Warcraft for 12 years. I have not played World of Warcraft for the last year and a half. Almost 2 years. Okay. I still have a hard time calling the Dark Knight a Dark Knight. Death Knight sounds so much cooler, even though the Dark Knight is a much cooler class. And I much prefer playing the Dark Knight by far. Like, it's a great, great class. But Death Knight just sounds so much cooler. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Recently last year I was going to get a Jeep built because there was none in the lot. When it came in, all the specifications were wrong. I was like, yeah, I don't want it anymore. Bye. I don't blame you. We specifically chose that. And I even asked, I asked them, because I had called a bunch of places, and I'm like, okay, so the other car that we were debating was a Kia. Right? And they had one on the lot. But we preferred the Elantra because it was much better on gas. We were like, okay, so that's better on gas. That'll save us money in the long run. We want that one. And dude said we would get it quick. Okay, juvenile griffin, we have to sash soothe. I'm gonna be mounted. Oh, he's cute. Like, I don't mind it. It just don't bullshit me, right? If it wasn't coming till sport, my dad has a Sportage, and I was gonna get the whatever the cheapest model is right now. Like, that's all I need. I was looking for a tiny ass little car. That's it. I want tiny, small. I don't care if it's 2-seater. I want small. I want cheap on gas, cheap on tires, cheap. This was going to be our second car. Right now, brand new cars are cheaper than secondhand, which is bullshit, but whatever. I'm not getting into that. So that's all I wanted, was a good car, because this car is going to be the one we're going to be traveling with. My husband needs to drive an hour to work every day. I need it to be cheap. I did it again. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, like, you guys liked it. That's all I wanted. It's good and cheap. And I'm telling you, I'm finding it very difficult to get this car. And from the reviews, it's a great car, but like, just deliver it. We'll see as we get closer to the date that they said, how it goes, but came in like one. Oh, that's awesome. I hope it's sooner, because in a perfect world, okay, like, this is PB winning the lottery. Well, not really, but you see what I mean. I would get that car this week. It's not happening this week. But I'm moving to another, like, 3 hours north. In a perfect world, this car would be on the 13th of April. Why? Because I have an orthodontist appointment and I'm driving 3 hours to get it. So again, this is a perfect scenario, like, you know, won the lottery. Super good. It's probably not going to happen that way, but like, I gotta spend $60 in gas to come pick it up. Like, don't want to. But yeah, like, ugh, gross. Questionable question. I'm gonna like pick the stupid answer. Say nothing. That was not the right answer. Say the first one. God damn it, why are you like this? There, fuck you. How about that? You should have them deliver it. You can do that? Really? You can do that? That'd be awesome. But yeah, like, again, I know I need the car. Like, May is when I need it for, desperately. May is a no debate. I need it. Because my husband's back to work. I was hoping to get it earlier because it would be cheaper on gas than what I'm driving. Right now I'm driving a 2016 Nissan Rogue. So 17-inch tires, which is bullshit, by the way. Expensive. And it's okay on gas. Not great, okay. So not life-changing, but okay. But I'll have a 2023 Nissan Hyundai Elantra. My like dream car, like when eventually the Rogue is paid off, I'd love to have a Tiguan. I love the Volkswagen product very much. I had a Passat, and I'm sorry, but like, what great fucking cars. The only reason why I sold it because at the time I didn't need 2 vehicles. Which I'm glad I sold it at the time. Because there was no way I would have predicted that my husband would have gotten his full-time job in another city and all that bullshit. But still, like, nice car. I very much enjoyed it. Okay. Ilmeg. Oops, I got off my horse. Potato Patch, the chocobo. That's a pretty mount. Okay, we're just picking these up quick. We know the quests. Still, so far, these guys are my favorite. By far, no competition. I'm sorry. What the fuck was that? Like, really? Oh no, I don't like this quest. I don't like these quests. Why are you like this? Alright. Don't like it. Fuck that. But I'm on a porksy. Dude, there is nothing fucking cuter than a Dark Knight Lala riding on a porksy. It's cute as fuck. So yeah, all my ducks are in a row for moving as far as I know. Nothing yet has like shifted or the winds haven't changed. There you are. Okay, great. I love the dwarves. See, I haven't gotten it there yet. Because they are crafters, are they not? Okay, a little closer. I'm not there yet. See, my crafters are only level 20. So we're getting there, but it's a little bit of a slow burn. We'll get there. I'm 100% invested in Moogles. I want my Moogles and I want my, whatchamajiggy, Loporits. Oh, I want them so bad. But again, my crafter is level 20. Sorry, I have a couple of them at level 19. We're getting there. Which again, I want to reiterate. I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm taking my time. I don't feel rushed. I'm just enjoying it. Uh-oh, that's a dying pixie. Oh, I gotta get off. Alright, next. Whee! I love it. I'm a Moogle fan. Like, every time I see them pop up in the game, I scream. Like, I love them. Same thing as, like, in the Dark Knight quest. That was everything. Okay, here we go. Got some bums to kick. Thank you. That's it. Pixies are done. I love the pixies. My favorite of the level 8, of the regular ones. Absolutely. The sheer shock that came when I saw how it first opened up into the playground, I was like, dead. Dead. So good. But Ilmeg, like, took my breath away then. And still does. The only thing I didn't like at all from Endwalker, or sorry, Shadowbringers, I don't like the fucking battle music. I'm sorry, I don't. It doesn't fit anything. I know, that's sacrilege, but don't like it. Okay, now the hippos. I did not max these guys out, but I got their top reputation. Like, I finished their quest line, or at least what I thought was their quest line, until I realized that there's more. See what I mean? There's another bar to fill, and people were like, Peebs, you should fill that bar. And I was like, there's more? So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm also leveling the 2 characters that are right there. Like, look at them. She's right there. Look at her. 88. Rajasthan makes me want to visit India. The colors just, oh, beautiful. And it's good that, I know they may not see it like that, the writers and the creators of this game, the developers and stuff, but it's so good to see Eastern culture in a game like this, because it's a culture that, I'm sorry, but how exposed are you to Eastern culture? Honestly, like, I'm Eastern Canadian. We're not. We are not at all. So to see this, like the colors, the patterns, see how people react to things, their accents, in a video game where it's in your face, I love it. And I work with people who are from India. So it's not like these are not people I've met before. It's just, as a Canadian, these are cultures we just don't get to see. Unless you go to a restaurant, like, right? Which restaurants are hard to judge their validity to the culture, right? The only thing you know is the food good or is it not? Is it watered down for you? Are they only putting these pictures up because they are pleasing to you? Which at that point is teaching you nothing except, I mean, it's a business. They're making money, which is great. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it really like makes me stop and think like, Yeah, even like the mountainsides that are different colors, and it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And yet we live in a world where this is real. You can go see stuff like this. It's pretty neat. I feel bad that we don't get that kind of exposure. Because again, beautiful. And India has a history that is related to ours. Colonized by England. So it would have benefited everyone to have that history lessons. In my humble opinion. Oh, it's way the fuck over there. God damn it. That's okay. To be well traveled and have that and just know this stuff. That would be cool. On the bright side, and this is something that is very, very encouraging, in the schools of today, because we've taken on so many refugees as Canadians, because our cities are becoming more and more diverse outside of Toronto. Toronto and Montreal are melting pots, which is great. But these smaller cities are starting to get diverse as well. My kids got a chance to learn a lot more about culture than I ever could at their age. Because I have kids in their class that are of Indian descent, of Syrian descent, of different religions. My daughter's friend in her previous school, prior to going to high school, was from the Dominican Republic. So you see what I mean? That you got a chance to learn a little bit of everything, which is nice. We are moving to a smaller town where diversity is lacking. However, one thing that my kids are going to learn very quickly is that because diversity is lacking in their classes, or hold on, let me rephrase that. My kids are going to be in classes where the diversity is not nearly as diverse as they're used to. However, we're moving into an area where my pasty ass white kids are the minority to Indigenous, which I love. I think that's fan-fucking-tastic. They'll be able to take the lessons that they learned from their friends that were diverse and then learn a lot about Indigenous kids. Learn about their... Oh, wait, we got something. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Nothing much to report, I believe. Akel and his pals still have challenges. We're taking it slow and getting to know each other. They've certainly got their own style, and some folks find surprising. Luckily, all Akel's battle brothers are in good authority. Good. What's the problem? At least I wish I was. See this word that Kana is on her way over. Apparently she got something important she wants to discuss. It would be my pleasure. So yeah, my kids get a chance to experience both of those cultures. And again, like, have Indigenous studies to learn more about that. And I like that very much. Oh, okay. It's this moment. Thank you so much for taking time to chat. I know you've been quite busy. I'll get straight to the point. I believe our terms were that I would lease you the space contingent on your profits, correct? And now I see there's no need... Oh, there's no need to look so terrified. Everyone on the island knows just how hard your associates have been working. I had a feeling that you would take well to the delivery work, but when I was surprised to hear the Gasura was in our midst, well, surprise wouldn't cover half of it. You've done what no Ark Sodara could do before. It's truly remarkable. After you've accomplished so much for our community, who would I to demand you return this land? No. No need to worry. Seeing Gajasura perform honest work before my very eyes, I'd write home about it, but nobody would believe me. To tell you the truth, sometimes I can't believe it myself. We may have come from different places, me and Akala, and our people shared a lot of the same pain, and none of us really knew what to do with it. But look at us now, helping others and being helping ourselves and doing a damn fine job of it. Well, passable. Well, thanks to Warchief helping out so much, and Kankana for believing in us and lending us the space, for always being there in a pinch. Maru, Gasa, the rest of my associates, they've all been there with me through this sort of thing. Imagine Makala is a big part of our journey. Oh, this is so sweet. I thank you. Still have the highest hopes for you. You and your associates are no longer just delivering parcels. You're delivering hope. Which brings me back to why I'm here today. I would like to gift you the deed to the land. Aww! Consider this my investment to a happy, healthy Thavnir. I believe the people of Sparta would bring us closer to a brilliant future utopia. Make us proud, Trina. I promise you we ain't gonna let you down. The Hippo Riders, we're gonna deliver everyone straight to a better tomorrow. Now there's the enthusiasm I love. Aww, that is so sweet. I had forgotten that this was leased land. But that is awesome. That is a great ending. Oh shit, I missed that. I got so many ideas I want to try. Listen, once Thavnirian tourism gets going again, we could take hippo cart tours. I want a hippo cart tour. Hook me up. I'll pay top dollar. What did I forget? You're the first person that said to me my hippo carts could be something useful. It meant everything. Who'd have thought those handful of words could change hippo riders from misfit and racers to independent business? Enough chit-chat. We've got goods to deliver, mouths to feed, drinks to pour, hippo carts to ride. Reputation up. Bloodsworn. Oh, you get extra. That's huge. Extra experience for finishing their dailies. Something closer. Good looking. I look. I got that, obviously. Don't want that. Don't want that. Yep, got that. Obviously got the hippo. Look at that. I want that. Dum 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 da dum. My umbrella. The framer kit. Hippo riding. There. Awesome. That's good. I like that. What a cute little ending. So, let's get back to our... Oh shit, that's right. Remove glamour plate. Let me look at you. Okay, that's pretty fucking cool. Look at the spine. I love that. What's the helmet look like? Okay, that looks so fucking good. I am sorry. Argue with me all day. Too bad. She looks good. There you go. Almost level 90. Okay. We got it. Alright, so let's go to our little person. Okay, I got botanist. She is level 21. Carpenter, level 20. Miner, 16. And goldsmith 19. Objectively, I need to make a pair of brass earrings. Here's the problem, is I got, no, not gathering. I kind of got like into it and I didn't stop. Okay, horn, nope. Okay, so maybe this one? Fang earrings. Okay, so I need bat fang. I have that. How many of those do you need? Just one? I'm pretty sure I can get that from I can't come buy that. Pretty sure I can buy that. We'll have to wait and see. But as you see, this is what I've been doing as I've been at it. Whee! And it's funny because I should be doing the other ones. And I'm like, no, I want that one. Because I'm dumb. Oops, the wrong person. Batman. Okay, let's go back. I fucking love, okay? I might have fucked this up. No, I did good. I got her. Yay, I did it. And a brass gorget. Gorget. Dude, do you know how stupid it was? Oh, I don't have a brass ingot. Oh no, I don't have the copper ingot. Or the copper ore. Well, guess what we're going to go look for? I'm gonna double check the gear. No, we're good. Alright, out we go. I think it's Horizon I gotta go to? Nope. I very much enjoy these little quests. I do. It's so dumb, but I do. Oh wait, I have learned this. You need to put your sneak on first. Well, thank you very much, Starfall. I appreciate that. Alright, let's go. We're gonna put my prospecting on. Okay, we're about to go over here. I'm pretty sure what I'm looking for is over here. Yeah, here we go. I don't know what's over here, but I want to go see what's over here. How's the packing? Packing is sucks. Right now, I'm a little bit behind if I'm being totally honest. And I wouldn't be so behind if it wasn't for the fact that I'm, I want level 10. It's common knowledge. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind. And it's not even that bad. It's just that I'm behind because... Here, it should be here. Yeah. I am behind. Because I'm moving out of city. So it's a 3-hour drive. Typically, how I usually do it is I will pack up everything I can. Like, and I mean, we start a month in advance. And everything's in boxes, load the truck, and then the next day come back and clean it. okay? Or that evening, or you know what I mean? Come back after everything's out, wash the floors, wash the walls. That's it. Out the door. I don't have that luxury because again, it's a 3-hour drive. So on top of packing and shit like that, I have to clean as I go as best as I can so that when everything's out of the house, we can wash the floors one over and out, right? And hopefully not come back, because coming back is going to cost me $70 in gas. And we don't want that. And a whole day, right? 3 hours, 3 hours. Da, 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 da. I'm only going to get a couple more just to be sure that I have enough, and that's going to be it. But yeah, like, so that's why I'm trying to avoid, and it's a bit more. Plus, the honest answer is I usually plan moving a month in advance. I'm going to toot my own horn. Fuck it, I'm going to toot my own horn. I'm actually pretty decent at moving. I'm not like an expert, but I'm pretty good at it. It's usually really smooth when I do it. So, the problem here is we didn't get a month. My husband found out he got this job February 2nd, and we were hoping to get a different place. So we were kind of a little bit late starting. So I'm a little bit behind the schedule. I suppose you want a bit of rest after. Exactly. So what I ended up doing, and this is how I got her plan, is Thursday I pick up the truck. And how that works, when you do an out of city move, is they actually set you up with 2 days with the truck. However, I am getting it on holiday. Did I not pick the goldsmith? Oh no! The gear's the same. So how I got it worked. What am I missing? Oh, I gotta make brass. Okay. So I have the truck on Thursday. So I work on Thursday. So I can start loading the truck with boxes and bookshelves. Bullshit. Non-essential bullshit. On Thursday. Friday is Good Friday. It is a civic holiday. Meaning, that doesn't count as a day that I have the truck. Okay? I'm off. My kids are off. So we can load this truck all day. And on the Saturday, we're moving. So that means that on the Saturday, I should only have a few boxes left and the furniture. Which at that point, whoever's here to help me will help me move it. And then we only have to really unload. Drive the 3 hours and unload. So that's how we got her figured out. That's the plan. I fucked it up. I did. I failed. I deserve that. Math is bad. It's a 20-foot truck. I'm not driving it. The honest answer is we would probably make do. right? Like, we would probably make do if it was me and my husband is the better driver of, of both of us. He would be the one driving it under normal circumstances, but my father asked to drive it. I'm like, okay, cool, you do that. And he's like, I will. Okay. So that's who's driving the truck. It's my dad. The only thing is and this is the shitty part, is I am trying to get the furniture loaded with a friend of mine before my dad gets here, because the fucker will end up trying to load shit himself, and you're like, no, Dad, stop it. So that's the harder part, is getting Dad to stay away from the furniture and shit. My father, how do I put this lightly? I'm young. My father is young. Young as fuck. Like, not retirement age. But still, I don't want him to put himself in retirement. No. No, no, no. I can handle 90%. The furniture that I can't handle, I've got a guy coming to help me with. He's going to lend me his dolly. Like, we should be good. But yeah, my father called me. And it's funny because my father, every time I've ever moved, my father's driven the U-Haul. And he called me up. And he's like, hey, so you need me to drive the U-Haul? I was like, well, whatever. It's like, when do you want me to pick it up? I'm like, oh, well, no, I'm going to pick it up. Not a big deal. It's up the road. I'll pick it up on Thursday. He's like, you can drive it? Dad, you're allowed to drive it with any license. And secondly, if I have to, I can figure it out. It ain't that hard. And thirdly, I'll get my husband to drive it because he's just a better driver than I am. He's better with his how big it is sense. I have a hard time with that. But still, like, yeah, Dad, my husband can drive that. It's like, I thought you couldn't. Maybe not as an 18-year-old, but I definitely can now. Like, we could make do. So he stopped for a second, and he's like, so you don't need me when you're moving. Do you have help? Yeah, I got a friend who's here to help me load. And you could hear the wheels turn. And he's like, so... But do you want me to drive the truck? Yeah, Dad, I do. If you wanna drive it, sure. He was like, okay, I'll help you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell he wanted to. And I'm like, I think I shattered his world when I told him that, no, we can drive that. I should not like these items, but they feel fresh. I'm reminded of serendipity. Her meager bosom and untainted buttocks are... Gigi! I'll have you know that my bosom is quite ample and my bottom is as firm as... Hey, this has nothing to do with anything. Stop it! You're taking the earrings and the gorget you made. They're called brass. Both called for brass, which is more useful than you may realize. While it's not the fanciest metal around, it can be sent to resemble gold. And despite Gigi's comments, I believe you've done an excellent job. Here in Italy, you require... It depends on the build of the truck. So, in Canada, I think it's by province how the licenses work, if I'm being really honest. So, in my province, you can drive with a regular license up to... it depends on the number of axles, the size of the axles, and the air brakes. If there's air brakes, you need an air brake license. If it has like a certain thing of axles and your girl is not the car person, then you can't drive it. Like, I think it's a 26-foot truck you need a license for, or the 32-foot truck you need a license for. But you can haul a trailer of a certain size with a regular license, and I can, like, legally, I can drive the 20-foot truck. Like, it depends on the axle, the actual, like, build of the vehicle. But you can drive, like, yeah. The weight. That makes sense. That makes more sense, to be perfectly honest. Same thing as driving with a trailer or something hitched to you. I'm sorry. To me, you should require a license, a different license for that. Because to me, you should have to go through training for that. We could argue about it all day. Some people will still be like, no, Peebs, you're wrong. I'm sorry, but it's to practice backing into stuff, that you should have a course to do it. I'm sorry, you should. Someone should teach you how to do it. My humble opinion. But I'm also the person who waited until I was 20 to get my driver's license, and I took driver's ed because I wanted to be safe and I want to learn how to do it right. And I was a little nervous, but still. So, to me, everybody should take driver's ed. It's unfortunate that it's very expensive, but everyone should. Tell that to a boat owner. Facts. Facts. But yeah, either way, this is a really good spot to end it for the night. So, next time you see me stream next week, it will be green screen. That's going to be the new normal. In a small apartment, I can't do a background. I'm sorry, it sucks. I agree. We're going to be going back to green screen. But other than that, I'm hoping to get some shorts out this week. In the meantime, thank you so much for being here. Have yourselves a legendary day, and I can't wait to see you guys again on Monday. Bye.